It is day one of a federal government shutdown. We have reaction from Alabama. Good evening, everyone. I'm Valerie Lawson.
I'm Mark Bullock. The shutdown took effect last night at midnight, and lawmakers again today failed to come to an agreement.
It's not good news for thousands of federal workers in the river region. Maxwell Air Force Base employs more than 12,000 people, 3,000 of them civilians. Alabama political correspondent Jessica Umbro has more on the shutdown's impacts and reaction here at home. Jessica?
Well, I talked to Senator Tommy Tuberville earlier today, and they were just about to go into caucus lunches, which are typically held in the Capitol, and for each party, they really talk about their game plan for the day. And of course, today, that elephant in the room is the government shutdown. Now, Senator Tuberville was not optimistic about reaching an agreement, and that did ring true. They did vote on both versions of these spending bills, but they did not come to a resolution as was expected.
Both groups get a game plan together, and we've had a game plan since President Trump got elected.
That game plan, according to Senator Tuberville, is passing a spending bill that keeps the government open and keeps a conservative national budget aimed at reducing the deficit.
We have got to be more progressive in fighting back against the money being spent by the federal government. It needs to be spent by the states, not by the federal government.
3 non-Republican senators, 2 Democrats and 1 independent, joined Republicans last night to pass a short-term spending plan, but that only brought the yes votes to 55. 60 are needed. Senator Katie Britt says Democrats need to get on board.
We need a few more to come on board and do what's right, to be thoughtful about how we move forward, and I believe ultimately they will.
The fiscal year ended on September 30th. Senate Democrats have said they're holding out because of concerns about health care coverage under President Trump's spending bill. Their version, they say, preserves vital programs. Senator Britt says the priority should be keeping the government open.
This is the right thing to do, to fund the government, to give us more time to actually work through these appropriations bills.
Now, lawmakers are not scheduled to be in session tomorrow. They'll be back on Friday, but there's no indication that there's been any movement as far as anybody getting enough votes, 60 votes, which is what's needed on either one of these bills. And there's been no word on whether or not a bipartisan measure is even in the works. Back to you.
All right, keep us posted. Alabama Democratic Congresswoman Terry Sewell says her party is fighting to reverse recent Republican cuts that threaten to increase health care costs for many Alabamians.